He's the guy with the thinning hair, making things on YouTube from his chair. Sitting at his workbench, grin so white, he might be there naked, close your eyes. Buckman's Model Mania with plastic.
Hey everybody, welcome to another Buckman's Model Mania live stream. And this time everything, okay, where's wood? Knock on wood, everything is working with OBS and StreamYards. Now that I've said that, my internet's probably going to go out. So hopefully everybody's having a good day. I know that Jordan didn't have a good day today. Ian didn't have a good day today. Todd, when he got to the UK, didn't have a good day because those clowns are both still, well, I think Ian's probably going to board a plane in the next few hours, but they're both still in the States. Hey, Trent, welcome. But it's been a comedy. Donnie, hey, welcome. And let's get this stuff open. There it is. I was going to say, I just had the scalpel here. So, well, let's see. Real quick. That is how far we got last week. That is up through pack 11 of the MINISO. Hey, Stephen Haynes. And I think it looks pretty awesome. Todd was on Keith's stream. He might pop in here. He might not. Todd does what Todd's going to do. And Howard's in here somewhere, I think. Howard, are you still there? Howard? You're muted, Howard. I don't know if you knew that. Well, I see him in the background. I know he's had something he wanted to do real quick. So he stepped away, apparently. But Howard is going to produce for me tonight, which is very awesome. Ken's dad is in town and visiting him. Otherwise, I'd have had Ken join in. I might just start alternating between the two of them because, you know, they both like to produce for me. Okay, let me see. Let me look at comments. Star the last one, which was Trent saying hi to Donnie and Steven. And let's start building something. Speaking of which, that is a catch line from Wally Pasternak, Starfleet Model Academy. And he is, last I checked, about a week and a half ago, he is getting his house fixed. So hopefully he will start doing live streams again here in the next 2 or 3 weeks. I think I heard you. Did you come back, Howard?
Yes, sir. I'm back.
Cool. Welcome back.
And I have trivia.
Yes.
I had to put my ship away.
Is it extremely hard trivia that nobody's going to get?
I'll try to be a little bit lighter today if I can.
Okay. I mean, I was impressed. I was in the lead for Doctor Who trivia last night, and then I wasn't.
Well, you never,
and I have, pardon?
You never know.
Yeah. Well, I have watched all of no episodes of Doctor Who ever.
Well, then you were doing good.
I was, until I wasn't. You know, I think this is louder.
I think Donnie was cheating, really.
I think Donnie's watches Doctor Who.
I watched all the old Doctor Who's, and I couldn't remember where the heck they came from, and I knew it was one of them obscure countries. But they have found them in different parts of the world.
Yeah. Well, I like the first comment or the first question that I got right. You know, what happened at the same time that, or the same month as Doctor Who first came out?
Oh, why it was interrupted for 80 seconds.
Yeah.
For late breaking news.
Yep. And it was, that was truly a wild guess, but we had talked about, what is it, November 22nd, 63 on other streams. So it was just a wild ass guess, and I was right. And yes, Donnie, we have comments. We even read yours. Wow, 11 of these things.
Well, we're not keeping track of any points tonight. We're just seeing if you know something.
Sorry, keeping count. What I was, in response to that, I was going to say, the points don't matter.
That's right. Whose line is it anyways? I always liked watching that. Sometimes I binge on that on YouTube.
Oh, I love watching Whose Line.
Steven saying hi to me. Hello, Steven. Welcome to this one here.
Welcome to Tuesday night with Buck and Howard.
That doesn't sound right.
Well, here's what's funny. My son, like I said, in Discord, actually, I think I said it on the stream, on Keith's stream. My son came, they borrowed one of our cars. I said they stole one, but that's more fun. But I realized something, Howard, and you can tell me that's too bad. Nowhere near it. These days, it's kind of an odd thing, but I believe that my best friend in the whole world is a farmer.
Really?
Yep.
You don't say.
I don't know a whole lot of people other than on Discord.
I don't know a lot of people either in person.
Yeah, I don't do the real world much anymore because the real world pretty much sucks out loud a lot.
You mean I got to leave my house to go outside? Oh, man.
Yeah, I have the same feeling. I don't go outside much.
Well, you used to have to go outside to go do things. Now everything can get delivered to your door. You don't even have to leave.
Exactly. Matter of fact, well, speaking of deliveries, tomorrow we're getting the new TV for the movie room delivered.
Oh, boy.
Well, and because it's a larger TV, Nicholas is, like I said, Nicholas and Terry are here for a week. And a lot of what we do is we go and up in the movie room and play video games. Well, we've got the new TV up there for when it becomes my shop. It's a 72-inch. Donnie doesn't have a farm.
I know what I'm sending Donnie for Christmas.
A farm?
An ant farm.
Yeah. Or sea monkeys. But no, it's funny because we got the 72-inch TV that's going to be up there when it's my shop. And the one that we're going to put down here in what is currently the display room and is becoming the new movie room is an 86-inch. And Nicholas is like, well, we're going to have the 86-inch. Why don't we just put it up there? And the original thought was we're just going to set it in front of the TV and all that. And I'm like, well, why don't we hang the 72-inch and be done with it?
Is he going to help you hang it?
Oh, absolutely. He is good at helping us do stuff when he's here.
Oh, Steven says he worked on a farm.
Oh, nice. Well, I wasn't raised on a farm, but my grandparents owned a 32-acre farm in California, in Forest Grove, Oregon.
Well, I only got 134 acres that I own here, and then I've got 77 acres that we sort of inherited in that from my mom's uncle, or my mom's brother, my uncle.
Yeah. Well, and your farm, it's kind of funny because your farm is what I consider to be a real farm because it is that large.
Actually, nowadays, would be considered a hobby farm
Yeah.
for the size I am. I used to be medium size, but after the last 15 years, it's turned into a hobby farm basically.
Yeah. Well, that's because companies are buying up all the smaller farms.
Well, it's not to get too far into it. Bill Gates and China are the ones that are trying to buy up a lot of the farmland. And like one of the guys was talking yesterday that they own a piece of property near one of the Air Force bases. It's kind of like, So, what part are we working on tonight on this?
Right now, we're continuing on the in the dining hall. I think we actually are going to build up the whole thing in the roof here, and before we start over here. But it is going together well. I've got, just in case, last week I had several extra packs behind me just in case, and I did a whole 2 packs last week. This week I have more just in case.
Guy says he can't fit a 72-inch TV in his dwarf house.
Yeah, well, what you need to do, Donnie, is knock out a wall and get a 72-inch TV in there.
No, you just get one of those inflatable ones and you have it out in your backyard.
Ah, yeah. Well, there is that. I'm sure he's got a window nearby.
Haven't you ever heard of Frank's 2,000-inch TV?
Yeah.
I always love that song.
Oh, that was where. Okay.
Well, I guess we should start trivia. We've already been 15 minutes almost into this.
Yeah, we can do that. I mean, we did have at one point in California when they were popular, we had a projector, which was really cool until it wasn't. Projectors are nice until they're not.
I haven't decided what I want to put in my. I was thinking about one of those to have it hanging from the ceiling and projecting.
Well, if you do a projector, you have to have enough distance. You also have to have enough room, and you have to have a really high-end projector for it to be decent.
Well, they got these ones now that can hook to your phone.
That's better.
Donnie says, sure, no problem. I'm sure my wife wouldn't mind me knocking out a wall.
Would you like to upgrade now?
No. Sorry, Echo was talking to me. I don't know what she said. She's like, would you like to upgrade now? I want to spend money for you. And I'm like, nope.
Oh, she probably thought I was talking to her.
No, I've got headphones on. She didn't hear you. It's Amazon has, these smart speakers. They are really, the way they have them designed, what they do is they don't listen to you, they claim, but they do, and they start trying to get you to buy things through Amazon that they think you want.
Mine starts at 6:30 and starts telling me what the weather is, and at around 2:15 in the morning, my kitchen lights decide that they gotta start dimming and turning off. I'm like, really? I'm still working.
Oh yeah. Well, we had it set for a while. I had it set up to where the kitchen lights would come on whenever anybody would walk in there. And apparently we have ghosts because the kitchen lights would come on all the time.
Well, Don's here, the other Don.
Hey, Don, and other Don, and the other Don, and hey, Jody.
And Jody's trying to do all the emojis for farming.
Farming is cool. I don't care what anybody says.
My girlfriend, she wants me to get her a donkey when she comes by. Says, "What? I'm not enough ass for you."
But you've got an Ian.
That's what I need is some Bethlehem donkeys and that whinny all the time in the morning, and the neighbors would be going nuts.
Yeah, but with 100-something acres, your neighbors aren't very close, are they?
Oh, they're right across the street.
Oh,
There's 23 kids that are right across the street now. Darn one of them ever came over to ask for a job.
wow.
And they're all but 3 of them that was living over there are homeschooled. So that tells you something. So
Yep.
this first question is in arts, comics, and literature. So John Clayton Jr. was the childhood name of what well-known fictional character?
I should know this, I think. Maybe.
They did make a movie of this. That's any hint for you guys.
I don't know off the top of my head. Johnny Appleseed. No, I don't think so. I don't think. I could be wrong. I'm going way out in left field, and I'm going to say Plastic Man.
Plastic Man. Wow.
Yeah. You know that was a character. It was a comic book character.
Well, yeah.
I think actually they may have made a movie of him too at one point.
Yeah. Don, the other Don says Lone Ranger.
That's a good guess. Note to self: never have Johnny Depp play an Indian. He's not.
Now Donnie says Johnny 5.
Not disassemble number 5.
I don't know his name. I don't know if Johnny's name was John Clayton Jr.
I have a feeling I should know this, and I'm going to feel really dumb when you say the answer.
Mm-hmm. Anybody else got any answers for this one?
It doesn't look like it.
Jody doesn't want to chime in, huh? Oh, he says Tom Sawyer. That's a good one, too. I'll give it a few more seconds here.
That is a good one.
So you're sticking with Plastic Man, huh?
Yeah, I got no guess.
Well, the answer is Greystoke.
Say who?
Lord Greystoke. Tarzan.
Oh. I told you I felt like I should know that. And that was actually one of the best iterations of that character when they did Greystoke, The Legend of Tarzan.
You know, I actually never saw that one.
That was pretty good. That was I enjoyed that. I just realized what Donnie was saying when he said, I remember that song. He remembers Tom Sawyer.
Oh, yeah?
From Rush.
Nope, don't remember that one.
It was one of their, to me at least, it was one of their better songs. You can never say, it was the best song they ever did, because somebody else is going to go, it sucked.
Everybody's got their own favorite song, I think, sometimes.
Oh, absolutely. Oops, grabbed the wrong ones.
So let's do another question here.
So, well, Jody says you have homework. Even he saw that great movie.
Well, I might have seen it, but I don't remember. I don't remember if I did or not, Jody. I'm sorry. If I gotta watch that one, you gotta watch Akira. You gotta suffer through it.
I saw Akira available to watch the other day, and I'm like, no.
It's really. I know it takes a little bit getting into. It's one of the better animes that sparked a lot of other ones. But
Well, see, that's what gets me is if when you have to fight to get into a movie or
Right.
a TV show, why bother? There's so much out there that you don't.
well, yeah, it's like some people like you have to get through like say Discovery the first season before you really get into it type of thing. Some people
Well,
really hate it. Other people like, well, yeah.
I like Discovery. I have never finished the first season of Picard.
Really?
Yeah. I got about 6 episodes into Picard and I was like, this just isn't my stuff. And I keep hearing the 3rd season was awesome. I'm like, I don't care. The first season sucked out loud. Because well, and the difference is really my captain of the Enterprise always has been and always will be, no matter how cheesy he is, William Shatner. Because that's what I grew up with. And you just can't not like William Shatner. Uh-oh. Howard has muted again. Jody says most Trek or most Rush songs are pretty good. Hard to play on bass though. And Donnie said he liked Akira. I do hear things popping up on Discord, so just because I gotta move my water bottle so I can see the screen. Ah, okay. Nothing pertaining to this stream. Ah. My hair's getting too long. It's tickling my ear.
Yeah, sorry about that. My dog, he decided, I need you to take and let me out before I go piddle on your leg.
Let me go. Let my people go.
Yes.
It's okay, Howard.
So if you hear, if I mute, that's other times it'll probably be because of something like that. So.
Yeah. Oh, I fully understand.
I don't want you to hear my bodily fluids either going every which way.
Yeah. I fully understand because we have many dogs of the many creatures of the dog persuasion, I guess is how you would say it.
Oh, we have a new person I see in here. Code Man Creations. Hello.
Welcome.
Steven saying hi to Code Man.
So I think you were about to throw out trivia question number 7. Might have been number 2.
No, that's number 2.
Okay.
It's actually number 7 on my list. Are you looking at my stuff?
Maybe. That's why I'm getting them all right.
Oh, I see. You didn't get the last one right.
I'm trying to what is it? Gaslight everybody into thinking I did.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I'll be quiet now. Code Man says, great job on the Legos. You're doing great.
Thank you. Legos are hard to screw up.
So our question number 2. This is in arts and comics and literature again. What was the one word intentionally left out of the movie version of Mario Puzo's novel, The Godfather, even though this word was the working title of the book.
Rosebud. Oh wait, no, that was a different movie.
I think so. I think that was Stephen King.
No, that was not Stephen King.
Was it? Oh no. Oh God.
That was
Oh, now you're gonna get it.
no. Now I'm trying to think. Rosebud. What was that? And I see the guy saying it. I remember that it was his sled. And during the whole movie, it was a whole thing of what was it? But it was the last word he said. Donnie said mafia. That's a good possibility. Wow.
Well, you know, it was kind of like that. It was about those kind of people. I can't do my Marlon Brando right now. Sorry.
That's okay. I don't think Brando can do his Brando right now either.
He's a little under the weather.
Yeah, or maybe a little under the dirt. Crap. That's not good. I think I just lost a piece. Very smaller piece.
Codeman says he's building the new Death Star with his pieces.
My box of spares here.
You have spares?
From other builds.
I'm telling.
Who are you going to tell? Ghostbusters.
Don't say it in front of Ian.
What, Ghostbusters?
Yeah. Just start fanboying.
Yeah, there's that.
So nobody else has any answers other than what Donnie said with Mafia, huh?
Okay. Well, we're going to go without that piece. I don't think you're going to notice it being gone anyway, since it's down here, kind of hidden.
I'll look for it when I come to your house. You're like, oh, it's there.
Very nice, though. The new Death Star. Kind of curious how that build is, because it seems like it's an expensive one.
It is. I haven't bought it myself. I'm kind of waiting to see if it goes down, like for, say, Black Friday or May the 4th.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Wait, it's the Death Star. It should go. It should come back or go down on Remember the 5th.
Whatever. You got any answers, Buck?
I do not. I like Mafia.
You gotta follow with Donnie's answer then too.
I am, because Donnie's got some good Google foo.
Yeah, he probably Googled it. I bet you. It is Mafia.
Very cool. So many good actors in that movie. Okay.
Did you ever read any of the Ernest Hemingway stuff?
I did not. I used to read Steinbeck. Never got into Hemingway.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Although, good.
I said you might not get this one then.
Well, one of the things that I think is funny is with Steinbeck is how many people mispronounce, me included, Cannery Row.
Was he the one
most,
that wrote Slaughterhouse-Five?
no, that was Vonnegut.
Bonnie, that's right.
But
Trying to remember if I remember reading a Steinbeck novel. I'm
no,
sure.
Steinbeck, most of his were contemporary American novels. And I can't even remember which ones I've read. It's been 40 years, 45 at least.
Well, our question number 3 is, Ernest Hemingway once wrote that a man must do 4 things in his life to demonstrate his manhood. What were they?
Own a house probably is one of them. Raise a family.
I heard a couple of the four things before.
And I've actually run out of ones after that.
Uh-oh. Are you missing pieces?
No, I'm talking about answers to that question.
Oh.
Oh, there's the piece I was looking for. There we go. So let's double check here. 3, 6, 9, 13, 2, 2.
Jody says, care, love, protect, and nurture.
I like those answers, actually. And for some reason, Jody usually has a lot of them right.
I think Donnie's Googling. Plant a tree, father a son, write a book, and the one I can't remember. He was so quick tonight with those answers, Today he's like, huh.
That's because he's sleeping. He's taking a nap.
I think I already put the other down to sleep.
Yep. I don't think it's just you. I think it's me too.
I just have that voice, Bueller.
The one that drones on and on.
Yes.
And on. And on.
Dry eyes.
I don't know if you noticed, but earlier I did have a couple of pieces that were not wanting to stay together, and so I used the white glue.
Donnie's playing Elder Scrolls Online. Maybe.
What? Donnie's playing a game?
Maybe. So we got any other people that want to answer this before I give the answer? So you said, what did you say again, Buck? You wanted to say he had to have a house, huh? Had to own a house, huh?
Own a house and raise a family. And raise a family does not necessarily mean that you have to father those children, or any children, to be honest.
Well, the answers to this, Ernest Hemingway once wrote that a man must do 4 things in his life to demonstrate his manhood. They were plant a tree, fight a bull, write a book, and have a son. So Donnie got 3 of the 4 right.
Fight a bull.
Yep. I remember the part about planting a tree, writing a book, and having a son, but I couldn't remember that other one either.
Well, I will definitely not be fighting a bull anytime soon.
I have done that though. I have planted a tree, I have fought a bull, and I sort of wrote a book. But I have not had a son yet. So I guess I've almost got his 4 things done.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing is, I never wrote a book. I had a English teacher back in 7th grade say that she expected to see me as an author someday.
Really?
Yep. And I've written exactly 0 books. So she was wrong.
I wrote a lot of poems and people keep saying I should get them published.
No reason you can't try. Sticker 29. What is sticker 29? Ah, there's sticker 29. It's one of the ones that's kind of wrinkly.
Well, we're going to move on to sports and games since Donnie's playing a game.
Sporks? I like sporks.
Sporks, yes, some sporks. So, first question, the question in this one is, this would be question number 4. What sport was first to be filmed and who filmed it? Jody says, my answers were better. Why does it have to be a son? Daughters are just as precious. Stupid Hemingway. Whatever, Ernie.
What sport and who filmed it?
Mm-hmm.
I am going to say Abner filmed it. Abner Doubleday.
Oh, I wouldn't know.
And baseball.
Donnie says horse racing.
Well, the reason I say Abner Doubleday is because he was the inventor of baseball.
Jody says perfect read, Howard.
But you know what? Donnie's right. He got half the answer, and I'm almost positive that the person who filmed it was Alexander Graham Bell. Well, he did invent the motion picture, and it wasn't a normal, movie. It was a 35, or not a 35 millimeter. It was a rotoscope, one that you spun and you could see the horse going. So Donnie got it half right.
But he says he doesn't know who filmed it.
That's what I said. It was that green pepper guy, Bell.
Well, there was other inventors too, you know.
I know, but I believe he was the inventor of the motion picture. I could be like Ron White and say, I believe I'll have another scotch.
They call me tater salad.
They do. Satellites are linking up in space. Are you Ron Tater Salad White?
what did they call themselves? Him, Jeff Foxworthy, and Larry the Cable
Blue
Guy, and Bill
Blue
Engel.
Collar Comedy Tour.
Right. I think I seen the first one that they had.
I started watching the second one last night.
Mm. My favorite ones to watch is the two Eddie Murphy ones.
I remember back when I was a kid, Richard Pryor did live on Sunset Strip.
Right.
And one of the jokes he had in there, it was funny because he's like, "Yeah, I know all the jokes. You know, I've heard the one. What's this?" And Richard Pryor running down the street. If you don't know, I lit the lighter.
Right. I watched a comedy thing. This guy was doing. He was playing an ensign from Enterprise D, and he was doing all these Enterprise jokes, and people weren't getting it.
Yeah. By the way, Jody has absolutely no idea what you were talking about with that question. He said they had 24 cameras on strings. When the horse ran by, it triggered each camera, and they put the photos on a rotoscope. What was the question? And Johnny says, when I was a kid, was prior to most things. Yeah, but I've seen a lot, Donnie. I'm like Mayhem. I've seen things.
So you guys are going with horse racing for the most part, huh? And you went with who?
Alexander Graham Bell.
Graham Bell, the inventor of the telephone.
The telephone guy. Yep. Now watch, you're going to tell me it was actually Thomas Edison. I'm going to cry then. Live on stream, I'm going to cry.
Well, are you ready? What was the first sport that was filmed, and who filmed it? The sport was boxing.
Oh.
And the man who did the filming? Thomas A. Edison.
I got half a point at the end.
The year was 1894. Edison filmed the boxing match between Jack Cushing and Mike Leonard in a studio on the grounds of his laboratory complex in the West Orange, New Jersey.
Very nice. But did he have a Tesla? I still think it's funny, the rivalry that went on between those two. And if they had not, if they didn't have a rivalry and they had just worked together, how much more would they have invented?
Hard to say. All right, we'll go with a little bit easier question here.
Uh-huh.
Well, maybe it's easier. I don't know.
It's easy for Howard. He's got the answers.
Yeah, but I'm not giving. I'm only giving the answers. I'm not playing.
Yeah, I know.
I'm the dungeon master of the questions. How's that? Mm-hmm. So, question number 5.
Uh-huh.
In cross-country bike racing, what do the initials BMX represent?
I believe that's bicycle motocross. Sounds good to me. Oops, I put them on in the wrong spots. Come back off of it.
You must count the pegs.
Oh, it's all one peg. Two one peg pieces. One of them round, one of them square, one of them tan, one of them brown. I put them in the wrong places.
Jody says, big, massive xenomorph.
Hey, I got one of those upstairs in the movie room, but when he fell, broke some wires. Well, he only fell over. He broke some wires, so the head's not on right now.
Boy, you guys and your xenomorphs. Wayne's dog decided to kill his. I think Esther put some peanut butter on it.
The xenomorph was a good build, and it's an okay statue.
I've still got mine sitting here, and I haven't got past pack 4 yet.
Can I make a suggestion?
Stop what you're doing and quit, right? Oh.
No, I was going to say they sell the black zip ties.
Well, I got a whole pile of them right here.
I was going to say they sell them in a pack of 1,000. Buy one.
I got white. I don't have black.
I'm
prejudiced. I'm sorry. Oh.
Still, a pack of 1,000 of them. You need a pack of 1,000 of them. I still have some left over, but I did not. It didn't bother me one bit to just burn through them like it was nothing.
Oh yeah, I watched you when you were putting them together. You had like strap after strap after strap on there.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's what got me to decide. Well, I might be able to do the alien then.
Well, and when I did the when I finally glued the tail on, guess what I used to hold the tail on after I put the epoxy in there?
Drywall screws.
Exactly. No, zip ties.
Oh.
So I'm thinking it's a bad move on any day, but I'm going to do it anyway.
Thinking's bad. Okay.
Yes. Depending on how things work out for Jordan, I might start the space shuttle on Thursday if he doesn't stream.
That's a good build. Will was building it earlier today.
It is, and was it? No, I don't remember which one it was, but there was one that, more gears. I think it was actually somebody, I saw somebody on Facebook was building the Millennium Falcon, and they had huge problems with the gears. It would go so far and then stop. And I'm like,
you sure it wasn't me?
Was it you? Might have been you.
On Facebook, I was showing it the other day on.
Yeah, but you never had yours not work.
Well, it was jamming up, and I said, and I've learned on those kits now that, because I think if I was to take my ATST apart now and redo it, I think I could take and make it work, because that's what it's doing, is jamming up slightly.
Actually, you know what it was? I know which one it was. It was the gift warehouse or factory.
Oh.
And they the belt would only turn 1 or 2 spot or presence passed, and then it'd stop. And I was like, that's easy. You need to sand down the nubs off of the gears and wax them.
Probably, yes. But that's what I was doing with my Millennium Falcon, and I started doing it with the rest of them, and it works a lot better. Is you take the gear, and I never did that before, really. You take the gears and you just sand down the edges of the tips so that they mesh better in that. They're too pointy.
I only do that on the ones that where the where it cuts away from the slab or the slab of wood.
No, I would do all of them just slightly. I mean, you're not taking them off, but you're just kind of like dulling down the edges of it.
Yeah.
So that they both mesh together better, because at some points in time they want to tend to catch inside of there too far, in that.
Yeah. Well, and it's funny because when I saw that, they were talking about using the wax and Vaseline. I'm like, why Vaseline? It's wood.
I guess it was to let the healing begin.
I guess. And this is the one bag out of 30 or 40 something bags.
Yeah.
That came open in the box.
I was going to say, they're shipping them in Ziplocs?
Nope. But once I put it in the zip, it was a small hole, and once I put it in the Ziploc, it ripped all the way through.
Mm. So you, Jody said big, massive xenomorph, and you said, what was it again, Buck, for this one?
Bicycle motocross.
You would be correct. It is bicycle motocross, or X.
Look at me go. What'd I win?
The next question.
Yay! Today you have won the internet. You own it. You have to fix it. No.
Let's do since we just got done with the World Series. What baseball? This is question 8. By the way, what baseball Hall of Fame pitcher hit a home run in his first major league at bat and never hit another?
I have no idea, because the only thing I know about baseball was the Atlanta Braves.
Well, you got to remember, pitchers don't normally nowadays.
Oh, I know.
Hit that they had the other one. So
well, I can't remember the pitcher's name, but I do remember it was 4th of July. It was a back-to-back. It was supposed to be a doubleheader. They were supposed to, the Braves and the Yankees were supposed to play on Saturday, on the 4th of July, and on the 5th of July. So 2 games. They were down to using, I mean, they ran out of pitchers, and in like the 15th inning, the relief pitcher they brought in hit a grand slam. Yeah, that doesn't happen. Pitcher got a grand slam, and it's like, ooh, Kangaroo Court's going to eat him up on Saturday. It was an 18-inning game, and it ended at, the score was like 11-10 or something like that. And the Braves did what the Braves are good at, which is they were doing great, and then they screwed up the lead.
oh, we have an answer. Jody says Mickey Mantle.
That could be.
Well, I'll just say it was before my time.
Yeah.
Probably before any of our time, actually. Oh, Donnie's fixing. He's off to bed.
Off with your bed. Wait, no, off to your bed.
Get to your bed. No
No,
supper.
no, the Queen of Hearts from Alice in Wonderland. Instead of
Oh.
off with your head, off to your bed.
And Todd's here. He says, hello and good evening. All been watching since the beginning, but was talking to my sweetie.
Oh. Good night, Donnie. Hello, Todd. How is it over there in merry old all by yourself, England?
Stop rubbing it in, man.
The mighty Casey. Casey Kasem?
Mighty Casey? Oh, wet and lonely.
Ew.
I don't want to know what you've been doing.
Ew. Do you have a 3D printer going?
No, that's my ice making machine.
Ah.
It's trying to make ice.
Wait. Ian would visit you. You have an ice maker.
I'll make sure it doesn't work. It only works when you put water in it.
Yep. We have one of those upstairs. It's like our fourth one of those that we've had for outside the refrigerator because we be lazy. We be lazy. We got a water cooler upstairs. We got an ice maker. Good combination.
Todd says it has a spacious house, but it has a bathroom barely wider than the door.
That's not fun. This is not. Oh, there it is. I'm staring right at it.
They didn't make it his size, you know. They're not that big in the UK.
No. Well, and having been in Europe, a lot of times things are older. Like the only way we could say it when I was in Germany, was the display shelf toilet. That's what it had, and they were a holdover from World War II. Good God, Todd, how do you get past that sink?
He said he posted a picture in Discord.
Yep.
Joey says, is the ceiling at least high enough? And Todd says, oh God, no. I hit my head in the bathroom and half ducked through the doors. See, they didn't make it for your size. They're too short.
There we go. Well, let's let everybody enjoy this. That's Todd's bathroom in the UK.
Well, you don't have to get up off the toilet to take and wash your hands. All right, good.
Nope. Well, and you're not allowed to get up off the toilet when you try to leave.
The master bath, it's in the closet. Oh.
So there you go.
Well, I don't know. Does he want to have Ian use that bathroom? No, you got to go down the hallway and use the other one.
There's Ian, and there's a pub 3/4 of a mile down. They have a bathroom. I don't know. Should we pick on Ian when he's not here? I think so.
Todd says, nope. If you pee standing up, you can sit on the sink.
Yes, indeed.
Well, maybe you could stand at the door and see if you can pee for distance. I was trying to figure out, how did they come up with a square toilet? I've never seen a square toilet here in America.
It's just like you've never seen a display shelf toilet. And before I got sidetracked, I was going to mention what that was, what the display shelf toilet was really all about. Back during World War II, at least this is what they told us in Europe, in Germany. During World War II, the Nazis would confiscate jewels and stuff like that, valuables. And the invention of the display shelf toilet was so that people could swallow their valuables and sort them out later on when they came out the other end. I don't know if I believe that, but I know that it was probably, it either may not have had been for that very reason, but it was probably for being able to examine this stuff.
Well, I've seen that where they have a sink above the toilet, and that so they take and use your wastewater from the sink to fill the toilet, and then you flush the toilet, so you're actually using the water twice.
Yep. Yeah, use the gray water for the toilet. Once I put this sticker on, I'm going to share that picture of the master bath.
Todd says the stories are true. Everything is bigger in the U.S. The houses, baths, road lanes, truckers' patients. Jody says it's literally smaller than my closet. It's literally a water closet. You really didn't want to take a bath, did you? Nah, no.
So there is the master bath toilet. Anybody over about 4 foot is going to break their knees off on the sink. And it, oh, okay. The shower's on the other side. What is? I'm just curious.
Can you actually get in there and close the door, Todd? That's the question.
Is that the door to the master bath, or what is outside that window? Do the neighbors get to come by and watch you? That is a disturbing bathroom.
Oh, it's a heated towel rack. It's connected to steam.
Ah. So is that just reflective? Because it looks like it's a window that goes out into the hallway so that Ian can, instead of coming in and ripping the sheets off, he can just watch you while you're in the bathroom.
No, the window is behind the toilet.
Well, what's this over here then?
Jody says it's a Minecraft toilet.
Oh, I see. Okay, never mind. This is reflective. That's a mirror down there. So it's reflecting this. And up there, I see the Windex. Wow.
They have strange things over there.
There are strange things done in the midnight sun by the men who moil for gold. Oh, I'm sorry. I just started spouting off Robert Frost.
So the question was about the who was the pitcher that baseball Hall of Fame pitcher that hit a home run in his first major league at bat and never hit another one? And Jody said, "What? You say Casey?"
Yep.
And I think he also said, "What else did he say here?"
I'm going up in the chat to see. He said Casey.
Mickey Mantle was the other one.
Ah, that's right. Do you dare, Todd? Only if you stream it. Ugh.
Can you actually step in the shower fully, or do you have to put one half of your body in and then the other half in? Like you put your one foot in, you put your one foot out, you put your one foot in, and you work it all about.
Shake it all about. You
That's
do
right.
the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. About you've just gone to the hospital because you broke something off while you were doing that.
Into the square Minecraft toilet.
Exactly.
So it was the New York Giant knuckleballer Hoyt Wilhelm in 1952.
I should have known that. I saw that game.
Really?
No, but everybody likes to say I'm so old.
I'm so old I invented the sports.
I'm so old I invented air.
Oh God! Now I'm picturing the people getting into the phone booths and the movies and that, and the black and white movies, and having a hard time kind of close the door.
Wait a minute. Superman could change clothes in the phone booth.
Yeah, but he was Superman. Remember?
There is that. Well, you remember from the Christopher Reeve movie, because phone booths were only half booths at the time.
Yeah.
He changed in a turnstile.
Yeah, I do remember that. Todd says, "Get in, squeeze against the wall, slide the door closed." Oh, so now he's going to be a sardine.
Meanwhile, I mean, Todd's in that house by himself. I left a lot of clothes all over the place. Yes, he did. Todd's in that house by himself. And meanwhile, on this side of the ocean, my son and his wife are in, as Andrea put it, it's not quite the quality of a Motel 6. It's lower on this quality scale.
Your house is lower than the quality of Motel 6?
No, the house or the hotel they're staying in tonight.
Oh.
And it was funny because when things changed and we didn't go to Disneyland like we were going to, which has worked out actually for the best, since he's an air traffic controller and also not being paid right now. But when we canceled Disney, they tried to do an extra day down there. And that hotel was going to cost them an extra $150 for one night. It was going to cost them more for one night than it cost for the whole trip down there. But what do you
he stored them in his prison pocket. Jody says his super prison pocket.
Yeah.
Super storage.
You know, shame on Deadpool for ever having that in that movie. Nobody ever called it the prison pocket outside of prison prior to that.
Better than Bruce's bat butt. Oh my.
Yeah. Oh my. I almost had to break out the needle nose pliers.
So it's 10 after 10 bucks. So got a little bit more going on here.
Yep.
Do a few more trivia questions. So here's another sports question. Why is the site of boxing match called the ring when it's a square? The wing cave.
It's the square circle. I don't know. That's what they call it in wrestling, the squared circle.
Jody said the Wayne Cave. Well, at least you might have one less person up in the Wayne Cave. It won't be quite as crowded. You can still maybe get Ian stuck in there.
Well, hopefully Jordan will be able to work something out.
Todd says sports. What's that?
And actually, hopefully for Jordan's pocketbook, he'll work out something by tomorrow.
I don't know.
But considering his dilemma is because of the government, and the government shut down, things are definitely going to move at the speed of government now.
Speed of frozen milk, huh?
Exactly.
Jody says it's where your bell gets rung.
Where did I put that there? I've had to do this on a couple others. They won't.
Todd says
Die,
he's got a
Ant, die.
TV room downstairs where you can set up and cam in. Have you talked with Ian at all, Todd? Do you know where he's at this moment?
I believe. I'm guessing Ian should be. Well, no, I don't think he leaves till tomorrow morning. I was going to say somewhere over the Atlantic.
Oh, did they take his passport actually? Maybe they get Jordan his passport back and he can make it by Friday.
Yeah, he said, oh, Ian is in the air. And Jordan said on Discord that they confiscated his passport.
Oh, I guess I didn't really quite pay attention. I thought maybe he said something about it. I thought it was more the thing from the UK that he didn't get.
Well, I think that plays into it.
Todd said he lands in about 4.5 hours. Yeah, he'll be grumpy as all hell.
So he'll be Ian.
Mm.
And he won't be that grumpy. I mean, come on. He's got the Delta Admirals Club. He should have been able to sit there and drink and flirt.
What gets me is he got bumped from the Admirals Club because of that. Why didn't they pick somebody else?
There's that.
Oh. They roughed him up for about 3 hours in a holding room. But I'm not Mexican.
The real question that everybody wants to know is, how did the BCS go?
I'm not familiar with that.
Body cavity search.
Oh. Wait, didn't he say he was taking some little bit of maybe?
Oh, wow.
No one volunteered? You're off the plane. What? Never mind. You're off the plane. First off.
Well, you know, if not Friday or Sunday, next week, Ian will explain in nauseating detail how
If
they
not
first,
Thursday.
yeah, how they. Well, oh no, he'll actually.
It'll be
It's
the
Ian.
Ian Wayne show.
Well, it's Ian we're talking about. He will tell it on Thursday and Friday and Sunday and Friday and Sunday again, just to make sure everybody got to hear about it. But he'll tell it in nauseating detail how they selected him, and then after he was kicked off the airplane, how much they gave him because they kicked him off the airplane. You know that's coming. That wasn't very nice of me. I'm sorry. Or maybe I'm not.
You're just doing predictions, that's all.
Yes. I am Karnak.
Oh, they gave him a refund plus 400. Well, that's something.
And then they let him fly the next day. Wow.
Oh, you'll probably hear it as soon as he gets off the plane.
Yeah. Yeah.
All the week. Just make sure you fart in his general direction, that's all.
And I agree with Todd. We will hear all about it on Friday.
I don't know if Jordan wants to even retell the story. Dude, I was sitting there and they just grabbed me and they threw me in this thing and they bent me. Oh,
Grabbed me and they threw me in this room. They came in, they snapped the rubber glove, and they didn't use any lube. And it was
Like
just
peanut.
like being at work.
and use the lotion.
You know, I have to be careful with my memes. Because remember a couple of days ago when Jordan was at work that I posted the meme, it puts the lotion on its skin.
Ooh, they put him in detention alone. That must have been like school for me.
Did they take away all sharp objects, and anything he could hang himself with?
So to finish up the question is, why is the site of boxing match called a ring when it's a square? You got any guesses?
I said squared circle.
Well, you're sort of right.
Well, it probably at one point was a round ring, and it's a whole lot easier to build a platform like that if it's square.
Well, that's what it is. Boxing rings were originally circular.
See, I use logic. Logic win.
You had to drive 100 miles to get to where you're at, Todd?
You know, people will tune in on Friday just to hear how badly Ian whines.
Well, maybe we do a super chat, right? Just so we can hear him whine.
Yeah.
And then Todd will be like, I'll do it for free. I'll slap him for free. I want to do it. I want to do it.
What the hell? Damn it. Oh, there's the problem. There's the problem. I put this one on in the wrong spot.
Was you trying to drive on the wrong side of the road, Todd? Uh-oh.
Pieces fall down.
I was doing that last night, dropping things on the floor every single time. I was like, what the heck?
There we go. That's better.
Well, we talked about UK. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about the United States. So, here's another question for you. How many states border the ocean? The question is, how many states border an ocean?
14, I believe. God.
Todd says all of them if you drive far enough. Jody says, which ocean? All of the oceans, Atlantic and Pacific. And the Gulf of America / Mexico, whatever you want to call the damn thing.
But don't forget the Arctic Ocean.
Jody says, maybe they call soda something else. Maybe ask around. Todd says, have you put the stained glass windows in the main hall wall yet?
In here? Yes. That was last week.
Todd says the mid-teens. Don comes in with the answer, more than one.
That's like one of my answers, actually, most of my answers last night.
More than one.
I'm sticking with 14.
14, huh?
Uh-huh.
Todd says, hold your phone light behind him. It looks so good lit up.
Actually, do I have something? I don't.
Do you have
Where
this
is my
one, Todd?
Where is my phone? Did you take my phone?
No, I'm using my own.
Oh, okay.
And Todd's stealing Don's answer, Seth MacFarlane. And then Don says, or Seth MacFarlane.
Oh, there it is.
And Jody says, I was going to say Seth MacFarlane.
Wait. This is my old phone. That one's not turned on.
And Don says, quit stealing my line, shorty. LOL.
Calling Mark.
Found it.
Uh-oh, he's calling himself. It was right beside him.
Echo, hang up.
I do that by myself, too.
It was right beside me, but it was also underneath something. Let's see. That one there.
Todd said I built the real version of this before I started lighting.
There, that's what he's talking about.
Yeah.
And see that the piece that I lost
Yeah.
is down here where you can't see it anyway.
Oh.
Wow. Puppy dog lost. Somebody offering $1,000 reward for their lost dog. On next door.
Todd says, be faster, woodpecker. LOL. Don says, well, I guess it's better than being called an ass. LOL.
I am going to light mine because this kit came with a light kit. It's just like the, what is it? The Lord of the Rings one I did a while back. I just need to do the lights on it still.
Oh, the Rivendell one?
Yes.
And Don says, lights suck. LOL. Bah humbug.
You know what really sucks? A vacuum.
Hey, that's one of the commercials our local vacuum cleaners provides up here. It says, we really suck. Come buy our vacuums.
Well, Andrea and I have more than once when we bought a vacuum made the joke of, man, this vacuum sucks. And that's a good thing. Although it's kind of funny, we have had many Dyson vacuums. And the only problem with a Dyson vacuum is the batteries wear out really, really fast. And I don't mean run out of power. I mean they wear out, break, and no longer work.
That's why I have corded ones.
We have a upright out in the garage that she has told me to get rid of more than once. And I'm like, I don't think so. I don't want to get rid of it because it works.
Well, you know what really pisses me off about vacuum cleaners?
To replay your message, press 1.
She didn't hang up.
To set the fax,
No.
press 6. To cancel this.
So,
God.
what really
thing.
pisses me off about vacuum cleaners
Uh-huh.
is the vacuum cleans stuff, but then I have to clean the vacuum cleaner.
Yeah.
Does that
God.
make me a vacuum cleaner?
No, it makes you a vacuum cleaner.
Yeah. So Todd said 23 ? And Jody says, Howard, the accidental foam sheets I got will be awesome for light diffusing and other stuff. Did you get your other package today, Jody? And Don says, did you count Hawaii and Alaska? LOL. And Todd says, I did.
I missed Hawaii, so I'm going to go from 14 to 15.
But he said he's doing it from memory, so who knows? So your answer was how many, Buck?
It was 14, but if you add Hawaii, it's 15. I forgot Hawaii.
You forgot Hawaii. So the actual answer is, ding, ding, ding,
Actual
Todd
retail.
got it.
Actual
23.
retail price is
They're Maine, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Connecticut, New York, New Jersey, Delaware, Maryland, Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Florida, Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, Texas, California, Oregon, Washington, Alaska, and Hawaii.
well, on the East Coast. I just kind of gave a rough guess. I don't believe the East Coast really exists,
Oh,
especially New York. Do you believe in New York?
are you one of those West Coast is the best coast type of guys?
Not really, but yep.
You sound like the guys that talk on NASA space flight and that They always talk about the East Coast, West Coast guys. And
Well,
stuff.
and I have to say though, the West Coast I like the West Coast best, except for that one state, you know, the land of fruits and nuts.
Mm.
I did live there for a while, so I can call it that. Jody said, massive who shits? And Todd said, connect I cut? And Don said, see, I was right. More than one.
No,
Well, California is nice as long as you stay out of California. I lived there for a few years.
Jody says Massachusetts.
Yeah.
And Todd says, connect I cut. Yep. Yeah, California is nice as long as you stay out of the cities.
No. Just stay out of California in general.
My neighbor, his daughter moved to California, and he says, I'm going to go out to visit my daughter so I can dip my foot in the ocean. I've never seen an ocean yet. Myself.
I've seen several of the oceans. I'm just trying to, I'm not sure how many of them actually. I've seen the Arctic Ocean in person. It's cold out there. Bing bong.
Why is Arkansas not pronounced Arkansas like Kansas? I don't know.
Well, don't forget Lower Alabama.
Kind of like the next question. Yeah. In a and having to do with some government thing. In a political slang, what does it mean if you call a candidate drab?
He looks like Gerald Ford.
What's with Arkansas?
Arkansas. It's not your Kansas, it's our Kansas.
He's wearing Superman's Left Behind clothes, huh? That's your answer? He's wearing Superman's Left Behind clothes because he's drab. Okay.
I like my answer better.
What's that?
Looks like Gerald Ford.
Looks like Gerald Ford.
Yes.
Yeah, but what would you say that if it was before Gerald Ford time? Man, I found this free suit. It's a little bulky, you know. It's kind of big, but man, it's just laying there in the freaking phone booth. I just decided to take it.
Superman is naked.
Well, at least Spider-Man, he put his in a backpack, you know, and hang it up out of the way where people couldn't get to it. So
Wait a minute. Think about it. What if Superman doesn't have a suit and he's just tattooed?
wow. Does that mean Supergirl's tattooed too?
Yes.
Ooh.
Well, think it was 1976. The Playboy model on the issue in July, I think it was, because it was the Olympics. She's nude on the cover.
Mm.
She has she has body paint on, and she looks like she's doing track and field of some sort, but she is nude on the cover, and it's like, wow.
That was before they started covering them up in that.
Oh no, they covered them up before that, but just the
Did they?
fact that. Oh, you mean covering the magazines?
Yeah, covering them up with a black thing so the kids couldn't see.
Yeah, it was sitting on the shelf, wide out in the wide open. You could see the magazine.
No. I remind me of those women that are always they look like a butterfly, like they crouch in a certain way, and or like the three women that lay together and they look like a lizard, and they get up away from each other and they just kind of peel away, and it's like, wow, and they're just painted.
Yep. And that's not always just women. Sometimes there are guys in that mess.
Well, the question or the answer to this question, well, you might not be too wrong off on that one, Buck, when you said they look like Ford. Means when they say a cabinet's drab, it means they don't rock the boat.
Ah.
They're just kind of,
And Ford didn't rock the boat. Ford didn't know what he was doing. I think he was. I think he was more surprised than anybody else that he was president. Wait, I didn't want this job. What the hell? I'm going to go long tonight, and I'm only doing 2 packs.
Oh no.
You hit Dr. Evil almost perfectly just there.
Oh no, number one.
Sharks.
Yes.
I want some sharks with lasers on their freaking heads.
I want some sharks with freaking lasers on their heads. Minnie, come here. Come here. We're going to go take and do this right now. You know.
And then Frau Verbenowitz, or whatever her name was.
Frau. Yes.
I just disturbed myself. I thought about that, and then the fact that what's his name? His son was the love child of him and Frau.
Scott, you're not
yes.
listening to me. Scott.
Yes,
Why
Scott.
can't you be like other people? Great. $1 million. Ah.
So, Mr. Evil, Dr. Evil, I did not go 8 years to evil school to be called Mr.
That's good, Jody.
I didn't think of anything clever to put on the package I sent Donnie. So he got a package that was sent to Donnie Dougherty. So sad. But he did say he liked the poker chips.
Pukey chips.
Yes, poker chips. You eat them with poker salsa. Actually, I am going to finish probably right on time. Just looking at what's left here.
Well, we'll do one more question. How's that sound?
Okay.
And since you were working, we just passed Halloween, and you were doing a Herbie love child of Carrie, or of a I'm gonna say Christine. We're
Yes.
gonna do another one. What
When-
is the name of the school that the murderous teenager Carrie attended in the 1976 movie Shocker, Carrie?
San Dimas High.
St. Demon High?
Yeah.
Jody's gonna open his package now.
Very cool, Todd. Appreciate it. He's going to send chips.
Don cries, "Foul! You're supposed to open it on live stream."
Yeah. Who do you think you are? Alec?
Now I'm Dr. Evil.
Them's fighting words in Canada.
Jody says, "A bag of rocks? Oh, man.
I got a rock.
I got a jar of dirt."
We actually watched that the other day. Andrea, I don't know whether she'd ever seen It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown, or not.
Mm.
So we woke up. It was on, it was available. We watched it.
It's only like, what, a half an hour or something like that?
Half an hour.
Yeah.
There's one, and unless I missed it, what was the first full-length Charlie Brown movie? Just came into my head just now.
Peanuts Go to Manhattan. No, wait a minute. That's the Muppets.
Penis go where?
Manhattan.
No, penis don't go there. I forgot. What was the question you asked?
What
Or
was
did
the
you-
name of the high school that
Oh, that's right.
Carrie went to in the movie Carrie?
John Travolta High.
But Jody says, "This is a live stream."
But you're supposed to be on camera.
Don says, "We'll have to see what the judges decide." No. He goes, "Seriously, there's a bag of sand in here." Don says, "I'm just kidding."
So Don's acting like a goat. He's kidding.
I guess. Kind of like the cats when they prank call my buddy Thomas. They go, "Just kidding."
Ah. Wait, you let your cats use the phone?
Heck, they use the mouse. They're watching whatever on his TV out there. Next thing you know, it's playing some crazy thing, and they're sitting there like, okay.
Wasn't me.
I was just playing with the mouse, Dad. I don't know what was going on. And it just
Cool.
came up.
Jody
I
says
started-
he'll show and tell on Friday.
You sure it's not telling show?
Yes. Come on. Get on there. Get on there.
Ah, it's a Christmas present. You dropped it.
I did. I'll do it again if I feel like it.
Uh-oh. Don says, I got a package today, and I ordered it myself, and I'm opening it tomorrow. You
Hey.
can't stop me.
I know what Don got. Just a guess. I bet you he got a diorama.
He dashed himself?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
How
That's
dashing
the
of
best,
him.
isn't it?
Say what?
Isn't that the best, getting your own self dashed?
Yes, it is.
Self this time. Oh, I don't know. Yes, I had that scare yesterday. That was a very scary thing.
You dashed yourself and it was like, holy crap.
No, thinking I bought the same stuff 2 times and because it was coming from like, what? Wait, huh?
Well, you know what I do when I accidentally buy the same thing more than once?
Give it away.
No, I put it in, well, sometimes. A lot of times I just put it in the stash. Oh no. Oh no. No.
Don said, bingo. He goes, it was free. Oh.
What? Stolen.
Free, you say? Free? Nothing's in the world for free. Except death
And taxes.
and taxes.
My guess is he had points with Oakry.
Oh, Amazon credit.
Ah. Well, that doesn't mean it's free. That means that you spent something, you gave it back, and they said, here, we'll buy you this instead.
Oh, it's like when I bought the Jack Sparrow boat with all my Lego points. Didn't have
Yep.
to spend a dime because I already spent it. Or I was kind of saving it for the Death Star, but then when the Death Star came out, I was kind of like,
When the Death Star came out, you went, the Death Star plans are not in this computer.
I like it when they say, oh, your points are about ready to run out. Here, use them. But you can't use them because you didn't buy enough.
Yeah. Damn it. Let's see.
So nobody else has any ideas of what high school was that Carrie went to, huh?
I does not.
No. The answer was Bates High, in homage to Alfred Hitchcock and his psycho killer Norman Bates.
It's not the right color, but I have the piece. And I'm sure at some point I will come across another piece. Look, more spare pieces. So this is the bag we're not going to do tonight. We're going to start on bag 14 next week.
How many bags did you say was in this thing again?
I think it's almost 30. Might be more than that. Hang on. Castle 4. That is funny. It's on my computer, but it's on I forget what the name of the drive is. The OneDrive. It's on OneDrive. So it has to download to my computer. And it is 28 bags.
So you're what? You said you're on bag what?
This was bag 13. So bag 14 is where we're going to start next week.
You're almost halfway.
Yep. And it depends because some bags are going to go really quick. And I forgot, what was the question I asked? It was silly. Oh, Peanuts movie. You know what the first full-length Peanuts movie was?
It's a Great Christmas, Charlie Brown.
Nope. First saw it on HBO in 1978, I think it was. Penis movie. Yes. Yes,
That's what I
Todd,
thought he was
Penis
saying.
movie.
Penis movie. What?
No, the first one was Race for Your Life, Charlie Brown.
Never heard of it.
Well, the synopsis of it is they go to camp and there's a river raft race that they participate in. But let's go back to this camera here. Look, Todd, everything works now. Oh, and in case anybody's curious, I'm going to blow out the camera. I have new lights.
Why is Goofy hanging?
Because that's
what
where
did Goofy do to get hung?
it was convenient.
Poor Goofy.
It's because there's no more room at the Goofy Inn.
Mickey hung Goofy. Damn.
But we're finished mostly with the Great Hall. Let's try this. It's funny, I have a message on my phone from when I called myself.
That's only like 15 minutes long.
Yeah. They don't look near as impressive from the inside.
Can you turn any of the lights off at the up above there so you can see them a little better?
If I turn one off, well, I can. It's easy. It turns them all off.
You're not supposed to notice that, Don.
Yeah. It's pretend here. It's pretend here, Don.
That's where the camera goes, so you can see the motion picture. You know, they never showed that side of the castle.
Wondered. Nope, can't see there, but there's the money shot. Air conditioning, exactly. That looks really awesome. I'm looking at it on the camera on my computer. Otherwise, my head would be right here. And I think I may have convinced Andrea to purchase one or more Legos, like the Artemis. I need the Artemis to go with the Saturn V. That's the only problem with these lights. I have to turn them on individually.
Well, you can turn them all off in one stroke, but then you have to turn them back on.
Yep. Well, it's because they run off of USB power.
Gotcha. Too bad you couldn't have smart lights.
I'm not that smart. Plus, they were on sale, and I was like, yeah, I need those. I got two 12-inch LED lights for $37.
Jay said, didn't Andy Warhol make a movie that was just a swollen member for the whole thing?
I don't know. That sounds icky. So, now you guys got to look at me. You know what? Let me, because, well, I'm not going to mess with it now because I'm about to get off. had a lot of fun coming right along, and we'll be doing this again next week. Let me see. I have not yet done it. I'm going to eventually somewhere. I do not have YouTube open anywhere. But eventually I plan on just doing a card so that I don't have to read through this whole thing. And of course I put them the wrong way around. Da, 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 da. And everybody in the audience is like, we know what you're going to do. Just do it. But yeah, that's all I'm going to do tonight. Had a good time. Hope you guys did as well. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, I did. So, that's how it goes. But like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to be notified of when I post new content or stream. And tomorrow we're going to have Woody Wednesday. Thursday is up in the air. We don't know what's going to happen with Jordan. Hopefully he'll make it to the UK. If he does, then I may stream on Thursday. If he doesn't, then hopefully he'll stream on Thursday. Friday, we will have the HTM normal group stream, but it will be worldwide. We will have people in the UK, people in the States. Who knows? Maybe Masa will show up and we'll have people in Japan as well. Then Saturday, we've got Jody, because if I remember right, Andrew will not be streaming this week again. So Jody might do another 6-hour stream. Then Sunday, we have the group stream. Monday, we have Donnie at his modeling desk doing his, I always forget right there, Orville. And then Bricks and Sprues, Keith doing the Jack Sparrow, which brings us back to me on next Tuesday. Like I said, hope you enjoyed this. I had a lot of fun. Good times tonight. Take care, all. Thanks, Todd. And so I am going to say, take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Have a great day. Have a great day tomorrow. And remember that in modeling, such as in life, it's not about the destination. It is about the journey.